Hey guys, it's probably not important to you, but it is to me. But I like to do before and after videos of cleaning up old trucks and cars, this, that, and other, before and after, to see if you've made an improvement or not. And it's time to wash this 75 C10 that I got from after Tim Dixon and Corey and BT worked on it at Gas X Chop Shop, 10 Mile, Tennessee, with Mr. Tim Dixon. So I got it home, and this is going to be the first wash job. I'm assuming it's set for 15 years beside a garage, in case you're a new person that hadn't heard the story on this, and I'm still learning the story myself. But I think I got a video of it from like January where I bought the truck, and you can see where it's sitting beside this man's garage. And anyway, at least 15 years, maybe longer than that since it's been washed. So I'm just going to do a quick overview of it and just show you how dirty it is. Even the new wheels I have are dirty. Need to be cleaned up pretty bad. Of course, my wife has swept out all the stuff in the bed. I'm going to try to get all this black stuff off. I got me some, I don't know, it's kind of like Comet. What is the name of it? Bar Keeper's Friend, since 1882, cleanser and polish. I'm going to try that along with the real fine Scotch-Brite, real easy. Nothing's going to, I don't know why I'm worried about hurting it, but you can't hurt it. All I'm going to do is help it. No, the missus is going to help me wash this thing, and I just wanted to show you before we get started what it looks like. She's already been in here a little bit with a toothbrush cleaning up the seats and stuff, just playing around. But one thing I was going to tell you is I have a lot of questions about the wheels, who makes the wheels, and what size the rims and the tires are. They're all 20 inch. This is 20 by 8s, made by American Racing. They're torque thrust wheels. Front ones are 245 40 20s. And the back ones are, 275 45 20s. And as I said, they're American Racing torque thrust wheels. And see, anyway, I'm just going to show the hood, and I'm hoping I can maybe stop the video in between here and there and show you what it looks like before and after. So I'm trying to hurry. It's supposed to come up to some thunderstorms today, so I need to get going. I'm going to roll up the window and give it a shot. Man, this thing starts so easy. I'm just so proud of it. It looks so bad, but it runs so well. That's what I like. Anyway, I'm going to get started on it and show you what we got going on, and I'll try to show you afterwards what it looks like. So hang in there. See you in a bit. Okay guys, we're hard at it. I put that Bars Keeper on here. It looks like Comet if you've never used it. And fixing to hose this off. The sun just now popped out, so I can't really waste much time on it, but I was going to show you before and after. So I got the hose here. When she gets done with it, I'm going to hose this off. Thank you. We'll see what it looks like. I'm afraid this is going to be one of them vehicles that I've had before that you just got to go panel by panel. But that's okay. That's okay. Okay, thank you. Off the what? Windshield? Okay, thanks. I still got to do the very front. So anyway, I just thought I'd show you where we're at. Hang on. Okay, I think I got the top done with the Scotch-Brite and the Bars Keeper stuff, best I can. Right now, I'm just trying to hurry before it starts raining. I really want to get this truck washed. So, just thought I'd show you what it looks like as we're doing it. So just hang on. Okay, I have done the hood and the windshield with this barkeeper's friend. I'm hoping that you can tell the difference between this and this. I just done half of it, and it just takes a minute. Some of this stuff is just from the rag and stuff. It's going to take a while to get all this done. Let me get my, can I borrow the hose for a minute? The missus is working on the tailgate and got it looking pretty good. I want to wet it down again and give this hose back to her. There you go. Thank you. Oh, okay. Here's what we do with this stuff. If you've never used it before or Comet, but Tim Dixon said this is the best stuff. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get leaf stains, you know, all kinds of grease and just dirt. It's been all over this thing for years, just sitting, and it's going to take a while, like I said. So I can set this back here, okay? I don't want it to get wet. Oh, and I'll show you what I'm doing in case you ever decide you want to do it. And I'm not getting paid, by the way, by Barkeep or Comet or nothing. I'm just saying this is what I do. You might have a different way. I don't have a pressure washer, and I don't have a way to spray paint vehicles other than rattle can. So, and I really can't justify buying a way to spray cars and trucks because I don't do it that often, and I don't do a whole vehicle or nothing pretty much. Well, I have, but mostly just rattle can. But you can see what I'm doing with this Scotch-Brite. And I'm doing the windows too. Get all this, you can feel it coming off. And I'm not really bearing down. I'm just kind of try to get this wiper up so I can, kind of hard to do this with one hand. I'm gonna go up and under it. And I'll wind up waxing the windows with car wax and stuff and making it look just as good as I can. Anyway, getting down in here, these places where water has really set up shop and started it rusting and stuff, but you know, this old truck's rough. It's rough. But you know, that's just the way I like it. If it wasn't rough, everybody would be wanting it, I guess, or would have done got it. So I like it kind of rough. I'm a nut. I just like to think that I'm saving one. That's the way I look at it. And I just about got the missus thinking the same way, that we're doing we're doing the automotive and truck industry a favor by saving them. Gosh, I got a great wife, don't I? Puts up with all my shenanigans. Hello. Anyway, go over this real good. I probably put too much on here. It don't take much to knock all the grime and dirt off, but I just want to give you, and I gotta hurry before it dries. The sun has peeked back out. It's one of those days it's full of moisture. Today humid, and then when the sun comes out, oh my goodness. Oh great, you got the hose. Okay, I'll let the missus. Oh boy, thanks. You come just in time. I was just trying to keep it moist where it didn't stick on there. Thanks. Hey, that worked out real good. Well, that looks pretty good. Yep. Okay. Mrs. doesn't want to be in the video. Huh? Oh. She said she don't look too swift, but to me she does. But you're not in the video. Hit that windshield one more time, would you? There's some more, that bar soap stuff on there, Barkeeper. Yeah, thanks. There's a little bit more. Ah, there you go. I believe you got it. I just don't want it to dry white. Okay, that's what we're doing. Doesn't it look better? Just, I don't mind dirt. I just want it to be kind of my own dirt. So anyway, appreciate you watching. Hang on, I'll be back with you in a minute. Okay guys, this is what we got done. We've got the whole truck washed with the barkeeper cleanser, and Mrs. Primer Is Best has been in here scrubbing with a brush and everything else that we have, and she's got most of the stuff done on this side here. But as you can see, there's a big difference between the two. She got half of it done and had to, let me tell you this, it is 95 degrees out here with a heat index of about 2,500 degrees. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what the heat index is. Humidity factor is 80, she said. She's listening to me. Anyway, whatever she's saying. It's real, it's pretty bad. Anyway, where, I know. We got the whole truck scrubbed down. So this is where we're at. I've cleaned the wheels and the exhaust and things like that. And my goodness, there was mold growing on places on this truck everywhere. And you're probably saying, well, you didn't do a good job on this windows. But as I said, it's 95 out here, and the sun, as soon as I started this video, the sun got behind a cloud. So I've even got places up here, the windshield's all clean, but it is so hot. My wife and I thought it best that we did not wet the windshield down because the water coming out of the hose is cold, and that's all I need is a cracked windshield. But this is it. I mean, it kind of just completely changed colors. I hope you can tell a difference. There was mold growing under the headlight bezels. I mean, just everywhere. But now, as I said, I don't mind something being dirty. I just want it to be my dirt. And I got to get up under here and clean these wheel wells and stuff. But, whew, man, it's a job. I knew it would be an all-day job. And so this is where we're at. And I just wanted to tell you. And my wife said she was looking through her phone as she was resting in the shade. Said she had to catch her breath because it's so hot out here. And she found some pictures of this truck that she's going to post on Instagram. You know, the first time we ever seen the truck and what it looked like. So, and she reminded me that GM TM38 had already pressure washed this truck once, and I'd forgot about that. But you can see in my Instagram, all one word, Primer Is Best, if you want to check it out. Pictures of the truck, and oh my goodness, it's pretty nasty. Pretty nasty. You know, what do you expect though for 15 plus years of sitting and not ever getting washed or, you know, even moved? It just sat there in that one spot. So, oh my. Anyway, there's a lot to do to it, but you know, it's all, I don't know why, but for me, it's kind of fun. Maybe you think I'm strange. I don't know. Maybe I am strange, but I just like piddling with stuff like this right here pretty well. So my wife is wanting to take the UT tag off the front, and I told her just wait a little bit about it because we're kind of getting, it's so hot here, it's hard to breathe. So she's wanting to take that off, and I told her I'd finish scrubbing the bed out. I just want to get the wheels, but I got to get these wheel wells, and I should have done that before. But I guess as we were exchanging the hose between the two of us working on one end and me on the other, I guess I forgot to do the wheel wells on this side. I did the rest of them, I believe, but I forgot this one. So I'll get it, and I told her I'd finish up the bed. I just appreciate the help, or, you know, trying to get all this stuff cleaned up. I just want to look clean, so probably paint the bed and do the best I can on it. You know, as I said, everything I do is rattle can. So, and I don't have many cans. I was telling my wife that if all goes well tomorrow, I'm going to try to paint the the rockers and the cab corners. But, you know, she was reminding me that it's not the exact same shade, but I think it's close enough that, you know, that when I paint it, that, you know, I can scuff it up and make it look like it's the same color. I'm hoping and praying, but you know, then again, you know, it's down below eye level, so I'm hoping it would be hard to detect it. It might not be the same shade, but then again, you know, I asked her, I said, you want me to just leave it black then? And she said, no, just go ahead. So we'll do what we can, and if we find another shade that maybe is a little bit closer, you know, I can always reshoot it. No big deal. But, you know, and it's all in fun. Keeps you here at home, keeps you out from running around getting in trouble. So I'm just glad to have something like this to play with. And I'm thinking about, you know, when I got this truck, it didn't have a tailgate. I don't know what happened to the tailgate, but it was gone. So somebody has put these, I guess, little things that stretch all the way across the bed. I guess I'll take these things off where they have, I guess, like a net. Now, I'm not talking about a woman's name. I'm talking about a net. My wife and I, when we go to Florida, I'm always, whenever we do get to go to Florida, which has been quite a while now, but when we do go to Florida, she says my girlfriend, her name is Annette, because I'm always next to the sand, you know, walking along looking for shells. And I always tell her that her boyfriend is named Matt because she's always laying on a mat. It's just a stupid joke. I probably shouldn't even told you. But anyway, okay, here we are. And I'll get back with you later on if I make any updates. Y'all have a great day. And I'll see you later. Well, the wife and I have been at this for several hours. If you count the couple of little timeouts we had to take to sit on the porch and drink some water. And this is what we got done for today. I just wanted to get that dirt off of it that had been on there for years and years. And that barkeeper cleanser done a great job. But if you ever use that stuff, make sure you keep your vehicle wet and stop what you're doing pretty quick and rinse it off, because it will dry and leave a white streaks, you know, from the cleanser. But I think I've went over it the best I'm going to do for today. I'm just about to give out. This heat will wear you out, or it does me. But yeah, this is it, and hope y'all's not tired of watching it yet, the videos of the truck, but I just like to keep a record of it, just so if somebody else winds up with it one day, they can look back and see what all's been done to it, what the missus and I have done. And I think we've done pretty good for today. As I said, tomorrow, if it's weather permitting, they're calling for rain again all week. I'm so sick of rain, so sick of it. But there's nothing you can do about that. So I'm going to try to paint these rockers and stuff. I've only got 3 cans of paint, by the way, so I'm going to try to paint the rockers, cab corners. My wife and I both agree that we're going to leave the metal. So I'm going to put Penetrol and clear coat it like I did Big Turd, the 71 that I had up until a little over a week ago. I done the same thing, and I love that look. I'm not trying to hide anything. I'm just trying to show that it's had some work done and still, I guess, like a work in progress on it. I just like that look, but I will paint the rockers and stuff. I got me I took the license plate, the chrome plate that goes around the license plate frame, that's what I'm trying to say, and I put one on here just because I think it kind of goes with the chrome look. But I'm going to have to tape all this up and paint this. You know, I was just kind of looking. All I got to do is paint this part down through here. So that shouldn't be too bad, you know. With a little luck and the Lord's help, I ought to be able to do that. And I know I've told you this before, but I got new taillight lens too, which will help tremendously. But I'm not going to put them on till I get done painting because, well, it's sometimes spray cans seem to get away from me sometimes. So all I'm going to do is this little top section. I'm going to leave, you know, let the white go along with the trim and stuff. That white 78 Cheyenne truck, I sure am glad I bought that, because this tailgate goes right along with it. I'm glad I got it, and it shouldn't be too hard to match up. I'm praying it won't be. But as I said, we got it all washed up, dried up, and best we can, and I think we're going to call it a day. And I'm going to leave you with this question. My wife has already said that this truck is a she. I'm saying it's a he, but what do you think? It doesn't really matter, but I am going to say it's almost time to play Name This Truck. So my wife will be the deciding factor on it. So whichever name y'all come up with that suits her, that's the one we'll go with. So let me know what you think, and we'll just kind of go along with the names, and she can pick one out. Something that goes along with the truck. I'm not really sure. She's been calling it Old Blue or something, but we've already had an Old Blue truck, so I'm kind of wanting a different name. When she says Old Blue, I'm thinking about my 67 GMC I had a few years ago, so need something different. So if you have a good name that you think might suit this truck, we'll just kind of go along with that theme and play the name game, I guess, or whatever. But yeah. Okay, I guess I'll hush and going to do everybody a favor, I guess, and jump in here and grab me a shower. That ought to please just about everybody after a hot, sweaty day like today. Oh, one more thing, then I'll quit. Got the bed all cleaned up. I'm going to get me some caulking and caulk up around through here, like it was from the factories, caulking. I'll just do the best I can with it, and then I'll paint the bed insides blue. I'm hoping I can find I know you can get exact matches at your local paint store, but as many cans as I'd have to have, and you don't get a big can, I'll run through that pretty quick, and it probably costs hundreds of dollars. So if I can find some at Lowe's, I've been having pretty good luck at Lowe's, but as I said, I kind of wiped them out the other day, so I might have to wait for them to kind of restock. But Walmart doesn't seem to have that shade, or at least the one here in our small town. So maybe I'll have to go to visit another town that's got a Walmart or Lowe's and see if I can get a shade like I've got. I'm just going to do the best I can. I mean, it's not Barrett Jackson or Richard Rawlings or, none of these kind of trucks. This is just an old, what would you call it? A redneck truck, a homemade, no, it's not homemade. Just a redneck, maybe like somebody started working on it and just forgot about it. Maybe that's the kind of truck this is. Anyway, if you have a good name for it that you think would be suiting for it, that's not vulgar, something my grandkids can call it, and something I'm not ashamed with. There's old so-and-so, or there's what's her name, or, something like that. I'm not really into the vulgar names or nothing, so just kind of help me out on that kind of theme if you don't care. And as I said, fixing to call it a day, and I just remembered I need to replace this light here, so I guess I'm going to go in there and do that real quick. Let the missus get a shower, and we'll call it a day. I appreciate you keeping up with this old truck. Boy, I talk a lot, but I was just wanting to show how the truck is progressing along. So I'm real happy with it so far. Got a lot more to do, a lot more, but at least I got it washed, and it looks kind of decent. I'm going to try to do something with the paint and stuff, so we'll go from there. Just keep up with me. I appreciate it. I hope y'all's having a good day. Y'all please stay safe, and once again, pray for our country. We sure could use some help from the Lord, don't you think? Yeah, I appreciate y'all watching the video and listening to me. I'll see you later. Missus is going to take it around the block real quick. I never have seen it moving other than when Tim drove it. Hey! she still didn't shut the door good. Well, dang, that thing sounds pretty good, doesn't it? She'll be back in just a minute, just going around the block. It's cold. I haven't drove it except this morning to put it here in the driveway. And we's fixing to run in there and get a shower. As you can see, we're fixing to have another storm. There's coming up just on the other side of the house here. So I told her I was going to put it up, but I said, would you like to drive it around the block? And she said she would love to. So this is her first time to drive it. I'm hoping that she'll like it just as well or even better maybe than Ruby. I'm hoping. I know I like driving this truck. And she was smiling because the air conditioner's working. I started it there just briefly right before she got in. But as I said in one of the earlier videos, the truck needs to be drove, so probably wouldn't hurt to drive it around some. I just wanted to, I've got to clean the inside of the windows. Those things, it's terrible in there, how dirty. It's amazing how just sitting somewhere, things get so dirty, even on the inside. But you know, I kind of like it. I like the two-tone Chevys. That looks pretty good. I'm thinking she likes it. If she likes it, that's a good thing, because that means hopefully we'll sacrifice a little more on something else in order to buy parts for this. That's kind of like how we operate. And when I'm talking about maybe naming the truck, she's my partner, so we're kind of 50-50 on it. She lets me pick out wheels and stuff, and I let her, you know, have her way on some things. That's how a partnership's supposed to work. So, and, you know, on top of that, besides being my wife, she's my best friend, so it kind of works out really good. I'm really, really blessed. Really, really blessed. She'll be around here in a minute, hopefully. Boy, it sure has been a hot day. Here she comes. I might have to put some fresh gas in it. It's been sitting for a while. Boy. Hey, reverse lights work. That's great. And if I didn't tell you, I might have repeated myself a time or two. That's original spare. That's good. AC. This is the first time she's been in it and tried the AC out. So we got one piece of ductwork that's coming from the local auto parts store that will be here in a couple of days. They had to order a piece of ductwork. She doesn't want to be in the video for some reason. I don't know why. Go figure. Anyway, it'll be here in a couple of days. So, and it's that little like plastic ductwork, that not the hard plastic, hose. Thank you. I lost my train of thought there. Hose. The one in it was rotten, so had to order another one. Of course, they didn't have one in stock. So, thank you. Appreciate you driving that, by the way. Anyway, it should be here in a couple of days, and I'll have more air coming out the passenger side vent. So this thing, I'm really impressed with it. Oh, and by the way, before I end the video, I know y'all's waiting for me to end it. I replaced that right there. And I got to buy a bulb for the other side. The light on it doesn't work. So I took the old bulb out, and I want to go to the local auto parts store and fix that side, and then I think all the lights will be working on it. So, okay, I'm going to hush here. I hope y'all, once again, I hope you enjoyed watching the video and listening to me ramble on about stuff that I know some people have some really, really nice painted stuff and stuff like that that really looks good that they're proud of, but I'm just as proud as this one as anything else. So that I have. It just kind of goes along with my theme, you know, patina style. If you like this kind of stuff, keep up with my channel. Appreciate it. Y'all have a great day. Y'all stay safe. See you later.